So a question off someone online. How can I get rid of my belly? Now this is probably the most common question. A lot of you probably sitting behind the camera now, behind the phone, sorry, probably laughing because this is very common. So first of all, you can't pick an area to lose body fat. Let's get that clear. And no matter what anyone says to you on the internet, you cannot pick one area and start taking body fat from it. You just can't do it. What I would say for this is, as long as you're reducing body fat somewhere, if you keep on with that journey, your belly will go eventually. Now, make sure you've got some kind of structure to what you're doing. So obviously take a measurement of your belly, take a measurement of different areas to ensure you are losing body fat. Because again, as long as you're losing body fat, if you continue on reducing body fat, your belly will eventually come down. For a lot of people, it might be one of the last areas to come down. Actual fat loss, what is fat loss? Fat loss is controlled by calories, and a lot of people will hear people speak about this. This is a fact. This isn't someone's like fad opinion that's been made up. It's a fact that if you put yourself into a calorie deficit, which is when you consume less calories than your body requires, your body will use your body fat to make up the difference from what you're not giving it. So a calorie deficit, now how can we achieve that? The obvious one is using MyFitnessPal. The reason why it's so good is because it gives you that reassurance that you can see what you're consuming and you can see what the result is, then you can change. Imagine like going to an accountant and instead of tracking your actual numbers in the bank, you try to use methods instead of just using your actual bank. So MyFitnessPal makes a lot of sense in terms of that because it gives you how many calories in each food, it tells you how many calories you're consuming, and then you can then look at your scale weight, look at your pictures, look at your measurement, go, right, is this working, is it not? Let's pull calories down. Another quick tip that I give to a lot of people is this, again, isn't going to necessarily work as well as MyFitnessPal, but if you just try and consume 2 or 3 decent meals a day, making sure the meals have got protein in, making sure they've got colour in, and then not going overboard on any additional food on top of that. That is another way a lot of people reduce calories. Again, that isn't a fact that's going to work because some of you might overconsume calories on 3 meals or 2 meals quite easily. If you're eating 1,500 calories per meal 3 times a day, more than likely you're going to be overconsuming, or 2 times a day you're probably overconsuming. So this one is get into a calorie deficit. You can do that through maybe increasing the amount of exercise you do, but the one I'd say, just to make sure that you understand how you're doing it, is use MyFitnessPal or some form of tracking app so you start to learn how many calories in certain foods. Take a measurement of your belly, take a measurement of all the different areas, take pictures, take your weight, and then get on with that journey, start kind of going for it. If you struggle, get someone on board who can help you and give you the straight facts and tell you the answers.